Warren Central Dragons, head coach Will Unseld. Student athletes, number 1, Chris Warren, number 2, Tayshawn Bibb, and number 4, Jamel Barber. Coach, opening comments.
I couldn't be proud of a group of kids. We fought not as much as we can fight, and that's a heck of a basketball team. Moreno's a special player. We give him credit. You're talking about one of the best teams, if not the best team in the state of Kentucky. We hung in there. We just couldn't make shots. Every chance we got to get back in the game, they made a big shot. That's what you expect from a team with those guys that have played as long as they played in the games they played in. Covington banks one in. We get it to 12. We got a little momentum. He banks one in. Then he banks another one. He's 4 or 6 from 3. And the second he banks one, and the second we got a hand on top of it. He still makes it. Just one of those games. But like I said, I'm not disappointed. I'm proud of these kids. They fought like crazy for me. That's all I can ask for from them.
Questions? Back here tonight.
Coach Unseld, first, congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Coach, I don't know about Chris, but I saw you have extended hugs with Tayshawn and Jamel. But for all 3 of these, what's been special about coaching these 3 that I haven't seen on a daily basis?
Well, you know what? Here's what people don't understand. Like Chris, they're all on the same freshman team together. Chris was a Warren Central kid as a freshman. Tayshawn and Jamel been with me all 4 years, and like I told him, I said, you guys shouldn't be upset or sad. I'm sad because I don't get to coach you again. But they've done something that nobody thought they would do. They came to Warren Central at a time when people thought Warren Central basketball was over. So we've been to back-to-back Final Fours. So I told them, you guys left us for coaching. And that's on the floor, and off the floor, they're special. Special young men, and I'm talking about bright futures, and I'm not talking about athletics, I'm just talking about in general. We're gonna have bright futures because they're both unbelievable kids, and then Chris is also a special kid. So we was tickled that he came back to Warren Central for his senior year. Like I said, he started school with those kids. And he came back and he wanted to finish with those kids. He wanted to graduate with that class, So it's unbelievable what they've done for our school. Like I said, it's bigger than basketball. It's what they've done for our school. The spirit, the pride they've instilled back into the program and into our school has been unbelievable. They probably don't understand right now what they've meant to us, but they will as the time goes on.
Right here.
This one is for the players. I understand, obviously, it's heartbreaking to lose in the state tournament, but it's better than the alternative of having not made it or losing earlier. What does it mean to end your season as one of the 4 best teams in the state of Kentucky?
It's good. Just the fact that we got here and just that we was doubted and it's just, I want to give a special shout out to our coach. He taught us a lot more than basketball, how to carry ourselves on and off the court. And we just love the program, and we're just glad we got back to the Final Four, because a lot of teams don't get this opportunity. And just to end my season this way, I wouldn't have it no other way.
First, I just gotta shout out this man right here. I mean, he did so much for all 3 of us. He taught us how to win, just how to handle adversity, and just how to never fold, just like so many more things. But just to end this here, the last Saturday of the high school season, we just gotta be proud of that. We gotta accept that, because a lot of people didn't expect us to make it out of districts, and here we are in the Final Four, back-to-back years. We just gotta accept that and just be proud of it.
He taught me more than just, on the court stuff, He taught me how to be a better man. I appreciate you so much, Sean. And I just love you boys to death, and it's heartbreaking for real, but.
Who do you like tomorrow? Who do you like tomorrow?
Scott. Excuse me. Don't miss these kids. I told them in there, I'm always honest with my kids. I told them in there we lost to a better team tonight. Gonna miss coaching them, gonna miss being around them. And we just lost to a better team, and that's a special team. With a senior lady team. Like I said, these kids are special to me. They're special to our school, special to our program, and they're gonna be special in life. They've taught me more than I could ever taught them. They're like my own kids. They taught me more than I could ever teach them. Well, like I tell them all the time, do not let high school basketball be the best moment in your life. Enjoy this, but high school basketball, the state Final Four is a good moment, but it can't be the best moment in your life. You know, you're gonna have kids one day, you're gonna have a family one day, you're gonna have a career one day. Those gotta be the best moments in your life. And we kind of treat our program like that. They see my kid around me, or my kids around me all the time. My son's with me everywhere I go. And that's just so they'll see how to be a father, you know, how to be a man, how to go to work every day and still come and practice and work and fight. And couldn't ask for a better group to end this season with. Excited about what the future holds for our program. And I said this last year with the group that left. What they're leaving behind, and for these kids coming back, we bring a lot of juniors back. We got some good young kids. They're teaching those kids how to be great leaders and great people. And in turn, when you do that, you become a better basketball team. And they fought through a lot of adversity this year. Like I said, I couldn't be more proud of the group. I hate they're leaving, and it's not basketball, it's the people stuff.
Guys, last question right here.
Coach, their work on the offensive glass and their forcing turnovers in the first half seemed to be kind of the big difference where they were able to get that lead. You guys did a good job in the second half, but that first half was so huge.
I mean, you talking about, and I told Moreno, and I'll say this, he's my favorite player in the senior class. I'm not saying he's the most talented, but he is my favorite player in the senior class of Kentucky. I mean, there's some talented kids, there's a lot of good kids, but playing against him twice and watching how he carries himself. You know, he just goes to work, doesn't say a word, positive guy. He ends up with 25 and 10. I mean, just an unbelievable kid. You know, he comes through at the end of the game and he'll tell him, I can keep your head up. Y'all want, you're here. You probably wasn't supposed to be here, but you're here and you fought us. You know, you're talking about a special person to be able to do that after a win like that, man. He's my favorite kid. I told him I'm rooting for you from here on out. But you know, it's tough on us. They fought on the glass. My kids fought. Man, the big old guy just went and got a couple more than we can get. You know, it's just simple as that. And we'll have two hands up there on the ball, and here come those big old mitts just take it out of there. You can't fault my kids for that because they did everything I asked them to do.
Guys, we appreciate you. Congratulations on a great season.
Thank you.